everybody, this video brings us out to Claremont, Florida. And the reason why we are in Claremont, Florida today is to do a little bit of thrifting, obviously. What else would we be doing on this channel other than thrifting? We are out here today to do some thrifting. We are here at the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store, which I have not been inside of in about 2 or 3 or so weeks. We're actually meeting up with Chuck today. I think he's actually already inside. He's pulling a Chris. He's pulling a Muppet stuffed Chris on me today and skipping ahead. So I will fully admit I'm about 5 minutes late to showing up, but yeah, he's apparently already inside, probably getting all the amazing good deals out from under my nose. But as they say, you snooze, you lose. I was not snoozing. I was at a car dealership getting some stuff I needed to pick up. But yeah, sorry. Let's go into the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store and see what it is that we can find. We're gonna find something good today. I can feel it today. It's gonna be a day where I find something good. And there he is, skipping ahead, finding all the good deals, or maybe. Not really. Or maybe not all that many good deals. The Yin Yang Twins, huh? All right, some hip hop there, pretty awesome. You're not really finding much of anything. You're missing out on the right there.
No, I put that there because I knew it's missing something.
One little autograph, you got $1,000 in your hand. They've got a lot of stuff here today. There's a lot of media here. There's a lot of media there. There's a lot to look through. It's always the question of, is there actually anything I need? We're going to find out. But again, I can feel it. Today is a day where I'm going to find something, or at least I'm hoping. All right, so the bad news is I'm not really finding anything at all that I want to pick up. They have some interesting things here, like a couple of Blu-rays and some okay titles on DVD. And again, there's a lot to go through. A lot here, a lot over there, a lot over here, but I just don't actually see anything I need to pick up. Nothing for my main collection, nothing for the van collection, just a whole lot of nothing, with the exception, of course, of Titanic here on VHS. Very sun faded on the spine. Probably going to end up passing on that again. I just leave these behind for a collector to come by and find and somebody to make a good grand off of. But anyway, yeah, again, I'm not finding anything I want to pick up, so I'm thinking this might actually end up being a bust for me, unfortunately. Looks like Chuck here is finding, again, a couple of things, some hip-hop albums, some are these are PAL releases?
Yeah,
those are cool.
What, from a British blockbuster?
Oh wow,
that's kind of cool.
That is neat. That's pretty cool. So all right, you're finding a couple interesting things. You got a whole bunch of these PAL VHS sleepers and Sphere, Apollo 13, Deep Impact. These are actually really cool. Tempting to grab, but I mean, I don't know. Tempting, but it's like, do I need PAL VHS tapes for no reason? No. Wow, so the more I look, the more of these I'm finding. Backdraft, Disclosure, True Lies, Mission Impossible, lots and lots and lots of these PAL VHS releases. These are actually, again, really, really cool, and they're good titles. That's the thing, like, they're not like dumb titles. They're actually pretty awesome, amazing titles. Like, I don't know. I'm talking myself out of buying these right now because, again, I don't need them. I'm sure I'll get comments down below from you guys telling me those are amazing and, oh, I would have bought all those off you had you picked them up. Probably, if you still feel that way, I can come back and maybe grab them. But I don't know. I think I'm gonna pass. All right. Well, moving on from the bust of media into the bust of toys. I'm not finding anything over here either. Although they do have an Angel Panda Unicorn Hybrid plush. That is that is different, but I don't need it. There's Batman, there's trading cards, there's a dinosaur, a Stegosaurus. That's kind of cool, I suppose. I don't see anything. We're still looking, and I'm still trying to find something interesting. I mean, I am finding interesting things like this Star Wars print, but I have absolutely no need for that. The Disney clock here is broken, so going to pass on that. I do love Florida, but let's face it, if this said I love Pennsylvania, then then I'd be more tempted to actually, no, if it's an I Love Delaware, then I'd be a lot more tempted to pick it up. So, all right, I don't know. Again, there's like intriguing, interesting things here, but I just don't think anything I actually legitimately need to pick up. I think I like pulled my leg muscle yesterday with this help. No, that's like a back thing, right? Here in the last chance bins, we are actually finding some more movies, but nothing really of any interest. I was kind of intrigued by Good Morning Night. I've never seen this. If you guys have, leave your comments down below, but the disc is just completely destroyed. So passing on that, and I don't need Garden State. Good movie, but I don't need it. I have it. Sword of the Spirit. I'm going to end up passing on that one as well, I think. And I think that all the last chance stuff is just going to end up probably going into a landfill, because nothing. Chuck's now got me looking through the all the different shirts. I'm finding some awesome things, like a Stranger Things shirt, for that show that I still haven't gotten around to watching yet. And then a Crystal Lake shirt back there, which is pretty awesome. You can actually try stuff on here. They do have changing rooms, so I'm gonna go try these on quickly. Maybe I'll pick up a shirt today. I don't know. I gotta find something. All right, so the Hellfire Club shirt actually does fit pretty well. The Friday the 13th one was okay, but I don't know. It wasn't great. This one's good. So I think it was like $6, $5.86. All right, I'm buying a shirt for, again, a show I still haven't got around to actually watching yet. One of these days. I promise.
The other day, and I've never been to Buc-ee's, so I'm a Buc-ee's poser, and now you're a stranger.
Yeah, but the thing is, you live in Florida, so it's only a matter of time till you go to Buc-ee's. Who knows when I'll get around to watching Stranger Things, even though I do own seasons 1 through 3 on Blu-ray. Yeah. All right, so that's gonna do it for the St. Vincent de Paul thrift store. At least you found stuff. You got a whole bag of things. I got a shirt. So, all right, we're not done yet though. We're gonna head to. You want to go to that Hope? I think it's called Hope Thrift or something like that, right?
Yeah.
It's the store with the bins. I have not been there in. It's been months.
It's a while.
It's been a while since I've been to that store. So yeah, let's go hit them up. Let's go. We're gonna dig. I'm warning you. We're gonna be there for like 2 hours digging through a bin.
That's fine.
All right, cool. I'm down. Sorry, let's go out there. Let's see what we can find. And that store, I don't want to jinx us. That store's usually pretty darn good, though. All right, so made it to the next destination, though. I am alone at the next destination because Chuck ended up going to the wrong store. I'm not quite sure entirely where he ended up. In fact, he said, I called him. He said where he ended up wasn't even a thrift store. It was like something else. So, all right, he went there. He's heading back home actually. But I've made it to Hope Thrift, so I'm gonna go in and try my luck to see what we can find. Hopefully there's some good deals in here. I guess I'll be digging through these bins alone. Not quite sure how crazy I'm gonna go digging through the bins today because again, it is like a 2-hour ordeal just to dig through the bins they have in back, if they still even have them back there. But I'll do my best to look through the bins. All right, so the bad news is Chuck again went to the wrong store. He's not with us. But the good news is I now have the bins all to myself, which means I gotta find something good, right? I hope. I just drove like 45 minutes out here. All right, so we have the bins as per usual. Tons of media to go through. As you can see, we got competition today. We're not here alone. There's a lot to look through. Already found a couple of things, though, that have me intrigued, like seasons of I Love Lucy. Here's Poltergeist, The Legacy, Season 2. That's pretty awesome. Finding some Scooby-Doo for Sean. Ma and Pa Kettle, Volume 1 and 2. Some essential art house titles here with Brief Encounters. That's cool. And some classic Disney here, which is pretty awesome. Probably going to pick up all this stuff, I think, anyway. I think I'm going to grab all of that. These bins are insane. Like, just I don't know how much digging I'm actually going to do. I'm going to dig a little bit more. We'll see. I don't think I'm going to go too crazy today. Being here alone, no Dave or Chuck to help, and just it's intense. So all right, I'm going to dig a little bit more, see what else I can find. Hopefully something else. Like all this stuff is cool, but so far nothing that's really, I mean, well, maybe with the exception of Poltergeist, nothing really that's like, I don't know, overly amazing, but that Poltergeist find is actually pretty cool. All right, so I don't know. I'm thinking I'm already done going through the movies. I think anything that's like kind of upright like this is stuff I've already looked through, because Dave and I, when we were here, we put all the movies upright like that. So I want to say all that stuff I looked at before. I think I've gone through before. I'll save until next time I'm out here with Dave or Chuck or something like that, and then we want to just go through it all again. I mean, these guys, they're finding some good stuff. I mean, there's House Party and Glee and Fraggle Rock and Curb Your Enthusiasm. I should have got here like 20 minutes earlier. 20 minutes I know. So they're finding awesome stuff. But again, I think that's going to do it for DVDs and Blu-rays for me. But over here in the VHS, I'm seeing Muppet Babies, which is pretty awesome. I'm seeing these Disney's Greatest Lullabies. I've never even heard of these before. I might end up picking those up. Those are pretty cool. And here's A Day at Epcot. Actually, there's 2 Day at Epcot VHS. So those I might end up picking up. All right, this might actually end up being a more of a VHS trip than a DVD trip. They also have A Day at the Magic Kingdom, which of course I am going to pick up. And I think I might also grab this, the original Christmas Classics. This is actually a pretty cool set. This one I would also pick up, but the discs are not in very good condition. So yeah, these are completely 100% minty. So I'm probably going to grab that as well. So all right, for kind of just briefly skimming the tops of the bins, I do have a pretty nice haul of stuff here. I'm pretty happy, but I think that actually is probably going to do it. I briefly skimmed over the CDs, but I'm done with the CDs. It's too late in the evening for me to go through that many CDs. They do have an LG 3D Blu-ray player up there, which is pretty awesome. But as I've said many a times, I do not need yet another 3D Blu-ray player. I don't need a VHS rewinder either, although I do have this same exact one at home. I think I have like 2 of those, one open, one in box. Anyway, they do have a ton of DVD VCR combos here, which is actually kind of awesome to see, but I don't believe these have HDMI. And as the saying goes, no HDMI, no buy. And I already have like 15 ones with HDMI at home, collecting dust in the garage. I've got to get rid of the ones I have, so don't need any more of those. But all right, I'm gonna just briefly skim the rest of the store, and then I think we're done. All right, guys, so that's gonna do it for Hope Thrift. Kind of in and out of the store. Well, in and out of that store for me. Usually that store is like a good 2-hour long hunt, but today I was in and out in like 20-25 minutes. Really awesome running into Simon and Keith, who were there also digging through the bins all the way from the UK. They're viewers all the way from the United Kingdom. Really awesome to meet viewers, especially ones from not just out of state, out of country. That was awesome. They said they were here because of my videos, which is really, really awesome and amazing. So very cool to run into them. I'm always happy to have competition, you know, when it's somebody cool. Like I don't mind having the competition when it's a nice person who also is a big time movie collector. So they found some cool stuff. I found some cool stuff. I also found this as I was walking out, a Magic Backstage Walt Disney World 50th anniversary. It's just I don't know what this was for. I mean, for the 50th anniversary. I'm not sure why this was given out, though. I'll have to look into that. But it's a cool magnet, so I figured I'd pick that up. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for today. I'm done. I'm spent. I'm going home. Today ended up being a weird kind of day. Again, met up with Chuck. Didn't really find much at the first store. Meant to get out here with him as well, but got mixed up. And then met some viewers, which was cool. But again, with that, we're done. So as always, guys, thank you so much for checking out this very weird, bizarre video where we found some cool stuff. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, check down below for links to Patreon, check down below for links to Spreadshirt, hit the join button to become a member of this channel, check down below for a link to my other channel, Retro Resta, for daily adventure videos, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. I really do feel like this video is a weird, bizarre, kind of just like, I don't know, weird video. All right, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.